Hey everyone, iTech here. Today I want to show you the fourth part of me building a Cyberpunk style city in Minecraft. This episode is about detailing, building streets, and well, I also did build some more buildings, as always. You may already ask yourself, what is this? What is he building there? Well, it's a sky market. I decided to add a market between two high-rises that's like in the air to make the city a little bit more interesting and to add a good viewpoint. In a dystopian or fantasy build, you are quite free, so sometimes you should not care about what is practical in the real world or even in your own world. Just build something that transports a feeling or sensation that you want. More simply said, sometimes just build what you find cool. And for me, the sky market is literally that, just a cool idea I had, and I just wanted to have it in my city. In general, I aim to place all over the city a lot of stands and small shops, so the city feels a little bit more alive. As light sources for a modern city, I not use and not recommend using torches, campfires, or even cauldrons with lava. They belong more in a medieval setting. I use them for specific details, but overall I think they should not really be the dominant light source for a modern city. Lanterns should not be overused, but can make sense in specific areas. I recommend and rely on end rods and sea lanterns for the main light source of my city. They have the most modern look, end rods kinda look like neon tubes, and sea lanterns are just a quite clean block with mineral texture, and it's just a quite neutral block from the design. You can also use glowstone, shroom lights, or redstone lamps. But if you use glowstone, I would always test if shroom lights in the same situation would look better, because most of the time shroom lights beat glowstone. For the street lighting, I designed 3 different styles of street lights that all use end rods as light source. And I decided to use the third design for the city center and the second design eventually for later. But even if you have a design, you should always check how the light spot on the ground looks. A 2 block high difference can make a great impact on how much ground is really lit up by a street lamp. I actually run into a problem here because I wanted to have high street lamps, because this way if you walk through the city you feel smaller. But on the other hand, that meant that I don't have really a good light spot on the ground. I'm still going with the higher street lamp here, but I'm a little bit sad that the light spot on the ground is not perfect. In the city center, there will be only one road going through it, which means the rest of the city center is pedestrian only, which is actually considered good city planning. And that's okay, because a dystopian city, or in a dystopian city, not every aspect of it has to be super dystopic. If you want to have a dystopic road network, just look at LA. A person in LA stands around 100 hours a year in a traffic jam. So yeah, that's pretty dystopic if you ask me. Because there is only one road, persons in the city center need another way to get around. So I will build a lot of public transport, and every building that has free airspace above it will get a helipad or something like that, so that air taxis, drones, and so on can land there. In the other city districts there will be a lot more roads, so if you want to see them, just keep watching the series, because the city center is nearly done, and in a few episodes you will definitely see more road building. For my road design, I go for a normal lane width of 4 blocks, and for high-rise and one-way streets I'm going for a 5-block wide lane design. I also will try to add a lot of markings to the streets, because this way they are not only gray areas that go through your city, but really look like streets with markings and everything on them. I hope you enjoy the time lapse. If you liked the video so far, why don't you leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel.